Hi everyone, this is Holly from Hot Humble Pie. Today we are doing 5-minute spring and Easter DIYs. And as always, I hope you enjoy the show. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you click that button. Grab yourself a funnel from the automotive section at Dollar Tree. You can take it outside to spray paint it. It will make it go even faster. I just painted it with some white chalk paint because we're going to paint it now with pumpkin orange. This is apple barrel paint. It's matte and it gives it something to stick to. The orange won't show up obviously on the black. So it was raining outside. I couldn't spray paint, but to make this even faster, you absolutely could just spray paint this, although it didn't take that long to do it by hand either. And I'm just kind of roughly painting orange on it. It doesn't have to be perfectly covered. I don't want it to. I want it to have some dimension and to have different shades and different hues so it looks a bit more interesting to the eye. And we're going to paint it on the outside and on the inside rim. So to dry this, I have a piece of foam, and this is a skewer from the Dollar Tree. This is how I'll dry anything that needs to stand up. It's just a nice tip if you guys didn't think of this. You can just put a skewer down. My Easter eggs dry like this. I mean, pretty much anything that you need floating in the air, this is a great way to do it. You just save your packing foam, put a stake down. If you can find the bigger stakes, even better, from the Dollar Tree, and it holds your stuff up. So I'm going to seal this with hairspray for now because, again, it's raining outside, but I will eventually take this out just to give it a quick mist of, or maybe I'll put Mod Podge on it. I'm not sure. I'll seal it with something, but I'm going to let it dry thoroughly, and it wasn't dry enough yet when I was finished, but I went ahead and misted it with hairspray, which might be enough depending on how many layers you do. And I'm tying a raffia bow on the top there just as a decorative piece. That's all you do. Next, I'm going to take some moss. This is Spanish moss. You could use any color moss you want. You can use the reindeer moss from Dollar Tree, or you could use the Celsior grass. That's really pretty too. And I'm taking some Christmas pine for the top. I'm really loving Christmas pine for the top of my carrots this year. But that's it. Look at how pretty that is. And then we're just going to take this little bunny pick from the Dollar Tree. You can stain it if you want to, but this is a 5-minute craft, so I'm just showing you how to do it super fast. And you push it down there and voila, look at how beautiful. You can leave it laying on a table like this, but you can also use an S-hook because these little funnels have holes on the back, like a little section that you could put an S-hook through and hang it on the wall right here. See? And so this can be a wall hanging piece too. Lots of fun to make. Let me know what you think. For this project, you're going to need the round composite pots and the fabric gift bag. Little bunnies there, aren't they cute? Now, I did get my composite pots at Family Dollar, but you can find them at Dollar Tree. Did you guys hear too? Family Dollar got bought out. Dollar Tree doesn't own them anymore. They got sold. Anyway, I'm picking out the best little faces, and here is a brand new pillow from Walmart. Now, the last time I purchased this, it was $3.88. Way cheaper way to buy your polyfiber fill, you guys. Way cheaper. And it already comes in a bag. Right? The pillowcase. So I just cut the pillow open, and we're going to cut those little tags off because see how you can see through the bunny. It's a little too transparent, so you're going to need to cut the tag off. And you just stuff these. Just start stuffing them with the polyfiber fill. Once you get them all stuffed to where you want them to be, these come with these twine ties. You can also use a ribbon if you want. I like the twine, so I'm going to go ahead and use the twine and tie the top off. Now we're going to cut down the center because I just want his little ears to be a little bit more defined. So a little bit too much material. You can see I'm bending it in there. You're going to bend that on either side, like 2 hems. You can see what I'm doing right there, and glue it together like that. So you form a little ear, and you're going to do that to the other side as well. Now you have 2 little ears and they are ready to stuff. And this would be a great craft with kids too. If you want to do this with grandkids or your kids or your neighbor's kids or at a school function, this is super easy and fun. You could also make these into a garland. I was thinking about that. They would look really pretty stuffed and hanging on a garland. That would be nice for Easter. And then I just glued the top off right here on the ears. You just tap it shut. And that's it. You got your little bunny. He's so cute. Now I decided to go ahead and give him a bow. I did like the twine, but I didn't like the twine tied in a bow. So I ended up taking the bow out, just tying the twine, and then gluing this little gingham print here in pink and white, also from the Dollar Tree. I ended up gluing that on and one of these little cream colored flowers. And that's what they look like when they're both done. Next, we're going to open up those pots and take 2 out. These are great for crafting because they're cheap. You get a lot, it's a big bang for your money. Now they do tend to be a bit lightweight, so I'll show you what happened here. I stuffed them with the foam, then I put the reindeer moss on top, and I'm thinking, okay, we're going good. And it ended up not being heavy enough. So we're using the skewers again from Dollar Tree. You're just going to stake these guys. This is why it's a 5-minute craft. It's so fast. You just stuff, tie them shut, skewer them, and then fill these little pots with foam and stick them down. But even though, well, I assumed because it's only polyfiber fill that they were going to be light enough that they wouldn't tip those flower pots. I just didn't feel like they were secure enough, so I ended up taking everything out, gluing some foam down in the center. Then I pushed my bunny in. Then I put the rocks, just some rocks on from Dollar Tree, but you can go outside and use rocks. I mean, anything heavy. You can even put pinto beans in there. It doesn't matter. No one's going to see it. And then you put your reindeer moss on top. I have these 2 carrots here from the Dollar Tree that I painted a lighter orange, and then I changed out the top with some better greenery, so instead of the raffia, but you just glue one on the bottom of the little skewer stick, and that's it. Look at how festive and fun and easy these were to make. They add so much character for Easter on a table, entry table, a shelf sitter. You can put these anywhere in your kitchen. So cute, so easy, so fast to make. Let me know what you think. For this one, you're going to need this candy jar. And I got the one with the gold lid. They also come with a see-through lid. And I actually saw on Facebook a page called We Craft Around. She did a snowman head with this, and I thought, oh, that's so cute. I'm not making a snowman head, obviously, but I just thought, we got to pick up one of those candy jars and see what we can make with it, Holly. So we're going to do something different. And I'm just taking the stickers off, rubbing it off with a little rubbing alcohol to make sure it's nice and clean, because we're going back to the Dollar Tree window clings for this. I'm going to grab that bunny. There's 2 cute bunnies on the window clings. There's a couple of window clings there that are so cute. I definitely want to use them up. So this one had the bunnies and the butterflies. Look at how cute. We're just doing like a little Easter scene in there. Again, 5-minute DIY. Look at how pretty. Now we're going to grab the reindeer moss. You can fill it with whatever you want. You could put white rocks if that's what you want. You could put more stuff in here, but I wanted to go with the reindeer moss. Now we're using the Dollar Tree eggs. These are meant for little ornaments. They come with ribbon, but you can just rip those off. They come off really easy. I just love the prints on them. I think they're so pretty. And I chose the purple one and the yellow one. Next, we're taking this Dollar Tree carrot. I don't care for the raffia on the top of these carrots. I always look to improve upon that. So I just found this extra little piece of floral that was left. I think it's like a fern. And I cut the bottom off, and then I'm going to cut it in a shape that looks more like a Christmas tree, trim up the bottom so that it looks more like a carrot top. But I just think it elevates it a bit better. It looks better. And then I just laid it in there. We're just adding some seasonal decor. And I'm taking little flowers, putting some flowers in there. Next, we're going to use that gingham print, again, that ribbon, just to cover the side here to make it look a little bit more festive for Easter. If it was Christmas, the gold would actually look pretty. You could even get like a gold candle stick as well, and you would have a whole Christmas theme, but we're doing Easter. Here's a little push light again from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and stick that on the bottom of this lid, and then tie a bow on the top to tie it all in. I just grabbed a candlestick holder from the Dollar Tree, and I went to put hot glue on, and I realized the candy dish won't reach the bottom of it, so you don't even need that. You can just sit it on top. You can sit it without a candlestick holder. It looks stunning just flat on the tabletop, but this is so beautiful. I hope the photo does it justice. Lights up, perfect spring or Easter decor. This one's a fun one. So you're going to need a wood round from Walmart. It was $1 when I purchased it, and one of these candlesticks from Dollar Tree. And someone came on and told me the top breaks off after I made a DIY, like a little nest where these eggs were sitting on top of it. So I thought I'd give it a try, and it does break off, so you can use it that way if you want it. It's got a little sharp edge, but you can always put a piece of tape on it. Now, I didn't want this one to be black, so I'm painting it white, and I don't know if you saw that I actually straightened it out. They're pretty bendable and flexible. They break really easy, but they're perfect little stands too. So we're giving everything a coat of white chalk paint. Now I lost the footage for this part. All I did was take the window cling that you saw on the sheet from Dollar Tree that I said I wanted to use up. I used a glue stick and I just glued it down. That was it. And then on the back to finish it off, I traced some poster board and I covered it, just cut it to kind of secure it to make sure it looks a little nicer and it kind of secures it a bit better. But that's it, and it was so simple to make. Look at what a pretty accent piece this is for an Easter or spring vignette that you put together. It just adds to it, and you could add something else to this if you wanted to. I thought less is more with this one for sure. It just looks pretty on a stand to me. For this next project, you're going to need one of these silver trays from Dollar Tree, and I just took mine out and I spray painted it with some of this Rust-Oleum forged hammer in antique pewter, and this is what it looks like when we're done. I found this placemat at Dollar Tree and their spring items, and it looked so pretty to me. It's silver. I kind of wish they had made it white, but it's still pretty, it's going to go with this. It matches perfect because it looks metallic. And I just flipped the tray over and I cut the shape out at the bottom. And I did tack the placemat down a little bit using hot glue so it wouldn't wiggle too much, but I purposely cut it bigger so I could make adjustments. Like right here, I'm making the adjustments so we can get it nice and as straight as I can in there. We're just going to trim it up. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to be very generous with it. I gotta drop on the side, I take that off. But I'm going to be very generous with it and put a thick amount because we are going to be using this Mod Podge to glue the placemat down, and because it's a very thick rubbery vinyl placemat, and you're going to need quite a bit of glue to hold it down. But that's it. We're all done. Super simple, and it really elevated this tray and made it a nice tray to display some of your Easter decor on. I'm using some Dollar Tree candles for this one and the green vine. All the supplies for this will be listed in a pinned comment at the top of this comment thread. But I'm just going to glue the vine at the bottom of the candle, and I sped this up on purpose so you could see that I am like twisting it flat because it's kind of wound up, because if you just wrap it around and around really fast, all the leaves will bend under each other and just look kind of messy. I definitely wanted it to look like a vine and magical. So here's some fairy transfers I have left over, and these are amazing. I think these would actually go through a dishwasher. They are so sticky. They are on there like cement. But I just stuck them on the front of the candle. I'm making this for my daughter again. I mentioned in my previous video, if you missed it, that my daughter, actually the video before that my daughter collects fairies. She has been since she was like 13 years old. So I try to make stuff for her every now and again that has fairies on because it's lots of fun. So I just transferred these fairies onto the front of these candles. And then I'm going to take this glitter here. Again, that will be listed in my description box down below. And I put the glue stick for everything, you guys. Glue stick from Dollar Tree, nothing fancy, because this glitter sticks kind of on its own from the static electricity, so you don't actually need a lot to stick it down. If you just shake it on the candle, the candles kind of have like a fake waxy coat on them, so stuff kind of sticks to them anyway. But I just added a little bit of glue stick just to get some little sparkle on the top there, because I thought that looked nice and magical. I misted the top with a bit of hairspray just to help the glitter stay on even more, but like I said, this glitter kind of just sticks anyway without any help. But that was it for this one, and I think it came up so cute. It's so festive for spring. If you like to decorate for spring, I always think of fairies and stuff and magical stuff during spring because all the little animals come out and all the pretty flowers. But that's it for the video, you guys. I had so much fun making these. Let me know which one was your favorite in today's video. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, here's another one I think you'll enjoy watching next.